UFC Fight Night Macau, Yan versus Figueiredo takes place this weekend, and I'm going to go through the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions, starting with the early prelim opener of, and before I get started, this was a hell of a research for this card. So I really hope I get 3 in a row good card predictions with only like 3 predictions wrong. Obviously, hopefully I get none. But I really hope I get another good card here. So I've done a lot of research for this. Let's get started with the early prelim opener of. That's a fight between Maheshate Hayaser versus Nicholas Mata. I'm going to go with, I don't know. I actually don't know. Nicholas Mata got a win over Tom Nolan 10 months ago. Good performance. Again, I feel like Tom Nolan kind of just, I don't think even is all that as like a contender or a prospect. But Nicholas Mata managed to KO him, so good stuff. But I just haven't been impressed by either guy here, to be honest with you. But Maheshate's got a big height advantage, bit of a T-Rex arm syndrome, though. Let's be honest with him here. Or Nicholas Mata just has weirdly long arms. Lost to Manuel Torres. I don't know. You know what? I'll take the underdog in Nicholas Mata. I think he can land shots on the inside here. Maheshate doesn't really have much. He did get slapped by Jim Miller, but like some people do. It happens. Jim Miller's a G. So you know what? I'll take the underdog of Nicholas Mata getting a KO. Because I feel like Maheshate is tough. But Mata, I feel like, can land on him. If Rafa Garcia can do it, I feel like Nicholas Mata can as well, right? KO'd Tom Nolan. Lost to Trey Ogden, let's be honest. Manuel Torres is good. These are good guys. I don't think Maheshate is at that level. And he doesn't really have a huge reach advantage here. So I'm actually going to... And he doesn't really grapple either. So I'm going to go Nicholas Mata getting the KO here. Maheshate's terrible. Went to a split decision with old man Gabriel Benitez. Borshev slept him. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mata. I'm gonna take Nicholas Mata. We move on up the card. Long Zhao versus Quang Li. Long Zhao. Man, this is a really hard card. It took me ages. Like right after Jones Stipe, I fucking had to get on this card. So I was kind of dreading it. So I was just kind of enjoying the weekend there, but I'm gonna go with Long Zhao. I like him here. Quang Li's a bum. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Quang Li is a bum. I picked him to sleep Gutierrez, and it was a close fight. He's just so predictable, man. And I think Long Zhao is a bit of a veteran. He's a bit of a veteran. He's a bit of a veteran. You know? I hate saying that word. Okay? I say it with t. He's a bit of a veteran, though. He's a bit of a veteran. 26-9. Close loss to Chang Ho Lee. Which is interesting. But, yeah, he did good in that fight. Did good. Before that, he was on a bit of a streak. Lost to Christian Quinones. Not the best of looks, but that was a while ago. 2021. I'll give him a pass there. And since then, he's been looking good. So, other than his split decision loss to Chang, where he arguably could have won. Very close fight, though. Pretty nothing fight, to be honest, though, in that fight. But I'm going to pick him to win this. Quang Li, I just haven't been impressed by him. No finishing ability. He does have finishing ability, but this guy's sure to have a good chin and toughness to him. And, yeah, I'm going to pick him to win this. Just a lot more stuff he can use here as tools to get a win. So I'm going to go Long Zhao for the win. We move on up the card. I don't know how to say this name. I'm just going to say it. Lonier, I think it is. Lonair. Lonier Kavanaugh versus Jose Ochoa. Or Ochoa. Or Ochoa. One of those. Okay, it's not that hard. But I think it's Ochoa. Either way, I'm gonna go Lonier. Jose's a scrapper though. I will admit he is a bit of a scrapper. I'm mixing up some fights here. I'm thinking of Ozzy Diaz, Ming Yang Zhang. Fucking hell, man. I'm gonna go with Lonier though. I see something in this guy. I don't know why he's repping China. He's not Chinese. He's literally from... Well, he has an Irish last name, and he's from England, so... You know, I don't know why he's repping China. But still, he's not Chinese, I don't believe. Doesn't look Chinese. I'm gonna pick him, though. I see something in this guy. I don't really see much in Jose's game. That makes me go, ooh. Is what I do with Kavanaugh. He's fast, he's slick. Jose is as well. But, I don't know. He does have anacondas, and he does use stuff. Let's just look at the opponents he's facing. 2-0, good win. Omar Torres. 1-0, 2-3, 0-1, 0-0, 2-3, 4-4, 5-0 in Juscelino Pantoja. Good win. Anaconda choke, he got it. But then we look at Kavanaugh, who, you know, we don't really know his reach. It doesn't say, but 6-0, 6-0, 4-0, 1-0, 1-0. Then it dips off after that. But he's had amateur fights, and he's won most of them. Well, no, he's 2-2, but still, he's facing good opponents, and he's KOing them out cold. So I'm gonna pick him to win this over Jose. It's a close fight, but I like Kavanaugh in this fight. Yeah. Jeez, the odds are crazy. Alright, this guy is hyped up, but I'll pick him. Here. Just a lot more skilled, a lot more accurate. Trains at this other guy trains at shoot box though, so we'll see. But he ain't Brazilian. He's from Peru. What do they got? Fucking Claudio Puelles. Like, that's your guy? That's all you got? And this guy? And fucking what? Rolando Bedoya? That's all you got. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this guy, Lonier. We move on up the card. Carlos Hernandez versus... God, I hate this guy. I hope he gets knocked out. His name is The Art of Knockout, but his name is Niam Jargul Tubman. Yeah, this guy's name needs to be shortened in some way. I'm sorry. Niam Jargul Tumendimbarul. I hope this guy gets cut from the UFC soon. This guy cannot be like in the main event of a pay-per-view with this fucking name. I'm gonna go with Carlos Hernandez probably. Cause I remember this guy sucks. Yeah, I watched his fights. This guy is not good. And I'll even watch it after this prediction video is over. This guy is not good on the feet. Someone's gonna KO him. I thought Felipe Lima was gonna destroy him. Although Lima's not all that himself, Carlos Hernandez is gonna destroy this guy. But Hernandez ain't much of a KO artist. But he is a scrapper and he can land. I'm gonna pick him first round KO. Carlos Hernandez is a beast, and he isn't great, but Ray Cerrulla beat him. Oh well, you know. Oh well, he lost that fight. Ray Cerrulla is good. Tatsuro Tara, I don't mind that as a loss. KO'd him by him is not great, but it's Tatsuro Tara. He is good. Dennis Bondar, he slept, and Bondar is alright. Bondar's alright. And he slept him, so... Honestly, like, I don't see this guy... This Niam Jargul guy's a scrapper. But he's just terrible at what he does. He's like a shit... He's like fucking Reina de Ritter. He's like that guy. So, but like terrible. And this is flyweight. That's middleweight. You can get away with that. So this guy's gonna get slumped early by Hernandez. And just shown there's levels to this. I'm sorry. Hernandez first round KO. We move on up the card. Okay, here we go. The road to UFC fights. Zhao Can Feng versus Ming Shi. This was the hardest part. We just need to get through these three. I'm gonna go Zhao Can Feng. I've done my research for these fights. I'm gonna go with her. Zhao Can Feng. I like her in this matchup over Feng Shi. Or Ming Shi, sorry. I just think she's a lot more rangier than Ming Shi. Ming Shi's good, but she isn't. She just looks like another woman's MMA fighter. Like, and it's where I see Zhao Can, like, she's alright, you know. This is a strawweight bout. I like her here. I know she's not great either. She'll probably never be anything. But I like her here in this fight. She's rangy. She's got subs off her back. I like that. Usually over the stockier, more weight on the legs, shorter, you know? So I'm going to go with this girl, Zhao Can Feng, getting the job done. I like her here a lot. She's 10-2. She's got good submissions off her back. She's long and rangy. Long arms here. Going to be a lot taller than Ming Shi. And Ming Shi's nickname is the Doctor. So stick at that job and don't make the sport look terrible. Unless you're good in this matchup, which I'm going to see if you are. It starts at fucking 3. It starts at 12 a.m. My sleep schedule's going to be fucked by this card, but it's Yan Figueiredo. I can't miss that fight. Honestly, I might just skip the prelims and just wake up at 3 a.m. Man, this is going to ruin my sleep schedule. I'm going to go with Zhao Can Feng. I just roasted you, Ming Shi. I'm sorry, but Zhao Can Feng should win. We move on up the card. Kuru Sahoda versus Dong Hoon Choi. Again, I'm going to pick Kuru Sahoda here. Dong Hoon Choi. I swear to God, if this card ruins what I've been having going on lately with my predictions, I'm going to cry. I'm going to go Kuru Sahoda maybe here. Yeah, I'm going to probably. Yeah, he's not great. But what's so special about Dong Hoon Choi? I'm surprised he's not, like, I thought he'd be a big favorite. Because he looks like freaking Rinny Nakamura. And Nakamura is a sick prospect at bantamweight. He's not good. Like, he doesn't really have much power on the feet. He just wins somehow. Like, I don't know. Like, he is good. Obviously, he's 8-0. But, like, yeah, he does catch a few guys. But, you know, recently, when he's been fighting decent competition, 13-3, 10-3, and he should have lost to Angad Bish. He should have lost that fight. Before the eye poke, I rewatched this fight. I've done research for this, guys. Before the eye poke, he was going to lose that fight. Kuru Sahoda, unless he doesn't get eye poked here, I'm going to pick him to win. I like his range. I like what he's been doing. I do worry that he gets chinned because his neck is long and it's just typically what's going to happen. But I don't see what's so special about Dong Hoon Choi. Sorry, I don't see what's special about him. I don't think he's that good. Obviously, he is good, but I don't see him winning. So I'm actually going to take Kuru Sahoda, getting the job done here. This try turns out Pohang Team Mad. And it's just him, basically. Is where Kuru Sahoda trains at Manchester Top Team. With guys like Rowan Murphy, Frank Mir, Lewis McGrillen. That's a good guy in the come up. So I'm going to trust this guy to win. Rowan Murphy he's got. Like, I like that. And he's been looking good. Good range. Obviously, he can't be chinned. I don't see this other guy KOing him, though. We move on up the card. I'm so sorry. Su Young Yu versus Balgan Janusli. I'm going to go with... This is so tough. Little stocky guy for bantamweight, Su Young Yu. Stocky ass guy for bantamweight. He's really short though, but he's got big legs for the division. So he's kind of like more stamped down to the octagon. But he's open for leg kicks though. He actually would be a really good like calf kicker. But I don't know. Man, this other guy's been looking good. Submission win. Got good rear naked chokes. Balgian. Whatever the fuck his name is. Got rear naked chokes. He's got good range. What's his name gives up his back a lot in fights. Su Young. But he is scrambleable. But he can gas. So I'm actually going to take Balgian here. Getting like a rear naked choke after losing the fight early. That'll be my prediction for this fight. We'll see. I don't fucking know. But I'll go Balgian. I've seen him fight. I've seen one fight of his because there's zero clip on this guy, but it's fucking MMA. Anything could happen. I think he'll win this. Su Young is not great. No power. He's just like a range striker, but he isn't meant for one. So I could see this guy getting popped at range maybe here. Also on the ground, I favor Balgian. But is he an underdog? He is. Another underdog taken here. We move on up the card. Ozzy Diaz versus Ming Yang Zhang. I'm definitely taking Ming Yang Zhang here. Whoever takes Ozzy Diaz is... It's just stupidity. Like, he's not good at all. Ozzy Diaz in the UFC. He's not good. Ming Yang Zhang's levels ahead of this guy. I thought Ming Yang Zhang lost his last fight by KO, but he actually won it against Benson. He was looking terrible. Then he caught... That's probably why. But he is good, Ming Yang Zhang. He is good. And he will KO Ozzy Diaz. Yeah, Diaz isn't good. He gets dropped a lot. He isn't 6'4", but whatever. Keep glazing him topology. Light heavyweight bout. Joe Pyfer slept him on the chin. Chuck Campbell dropped him in that fight. And Bevon Lewis is terrible. Absolute dog shit fighter. Bevon Lewis. So I'm going to go Ming Yang Zhang, first round KO. We move on. Up the card. He's a big favorite as well. We move on. Volkan Ozdemir versus Carlos Ulberg. I'm going to go with Carlos Ulberg over Volkan Ozdemir. There was a part of me that thought Ozdemir's good enough to just snipe him. But Ulberg, I keep doubting, man. I keep doubting Carlos Ulberg, and it's pissing me off. I'm picking him here. I think he wins, but I do worry about his chin, man. But I'm stuck on the Nizuchukwu fight. I get he's on a huge streak now, Ulberg, but I'm stuck. I hate that Nizuchukwu KO'd him, because my memory's stuck on that fight. But he's since then looked great. Dawoon Young, he didn't look great in that fight, to be fair. But other fights, he's just flawless. Beat Nugumurianu, beat Pateria, beat Manafield, 12-second KO. Like, the guy is good. And he's fighting Volkan Ozdemir, who is good. Like, Ozdemir, he's not the best, but, like, you know, he is good. Bogdan Guskov, he beat. Guskov, whatever his name is. Bogdan Guskov, he beat. Solid performance. Guskov is good. And then he beat Johnny Walker. How much do I rate a win over Walker? Bogdan Guskov took it on short notice, though. I don't see Ozdemir out-grappling Ulberg. And on the feet, you know, if Krylov can take the shots early and outstrike him, Krylov is good, I get it, but still, I think Ulberg can outclass him here with like a tough first round. Maybe he gets dropped in round 1. But I think round 2 and 3, he'll pick it up and start to school Ozdemir and get the job done. Paul Craig fight was not great. Ankalaev beat him. Yuri beat him by KO. You know, I think Ulberg also can maybe get a KO here. You know, so I'm going to take Ulberg, getting the job done. 29-28, split decision, I'll say. Ulberg gets it done. He passes the Ozdemir test. We move on. Why is this not above... Muslim Salikov versus... Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is stupid. Kong Wang versus Gabriela Fernandez. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, Kong Wang. She's really good. I mean, she can be cocky, but she is good. You know, you see something in Kong Wang. She's I don't know how they... I'll get to the next fight real quick. But still, Kong Wang should win this. Good on the ground. Don't see Gabriela Fernandez exposing her there. Like, I bet you someone else can in the future, but not Gabriela Fernandez, who beat Carly Judas by split decision, then lost to Teresa Bleda, lost to Jasmine Zudavicius, which isn't bad, but I see a first-round KO from Kong Wang or a complete masterclass for 3 rounds. There's no other way around this. I'm going with Kong Wang. We move on. Up the card. Song Kanan versus Muslim Salikov. Why do these guys get... Like, I get they're Chinese. It's probably because they're Chinese. They want to promote the Chinese market more. But you know Song Kanan will never be anything. Like, you should have fucking promoted... You should have put Lonier Kavanaugh on the main card. He can maybe be something. Not Song Kanan, you dumbasses. I'm gonna go with, I don't even fucking know. He beat Bricky Glenn, but he didn't look good in that fight. I'm gonna go with Song Kanan, though. Yeah, I am gonna pick him here. Muslim Salikov is just straight up an old man. He straight up just is an old fucking man. And it's just no other way around that. He looked shit against Ponzinibbio, but won. But then Randy Brown put him away. Nicholas Dalby beat him. You know, Fialho he beat. Song Kanan is powerful. Not great, but he can make fights competitive. And he does get the win in fights. Ricky Glenn he beats. Bedoya he beats. But the good guys that beat him, like Max Griffin beats him, oh well. Ian Gary looked good in that fight. Look good against Kevin Jousset as well. You just have to be a pure striker and beat him. And I know Muslim Salikov is that, but he's so clippable. I can just see Song Kanan just chinning him. And a fellow Chinese fighter in Li Jingliang already did that. I could see Song Kanan training with Li Jingliang maybe in this fight, or, you know, getting some tips and having that Chinese power and knocking out Muslim Salikov. We move on. Up the card. Yan Jianan versus Tabitha Ricci. Oh. See, recently, I usually would have just went Yan Jianan here. Because I think she's a lot better on the feet than Tabitha Ricci. But recently, I've had a new way of predicting women's MMA fights. Because I usually just keep getting them wrong. Now, experience is one thing. That's something I'll look at now. But I can just see takedowns and just top control being a factor in a decision win for the judges to see. So I might go with that. But there is situations where I just logic, like, you know, logic should, like, you know, like Kong Wang probably beats, like she beats a lot of wrestlers, Kong Wang. Because she's a slick striker, and like it works like that. But, I don't know. Yeah, Jan's more experienced. She fought in a title fight last against Zhang Wei Li, so it's tough. She's had that experience, though. UFC 300, co-main event. Everyone's watching. She had a decent performance, but lost. But it's Zhang Wei Li. Tabitha Ricci's not that level at all. Actually, I don't even know why they're pushing her here. Do I pick? Who do I pick? It's so annoying with Tabitha Ricci fights because they always just give her the decision. But it is in China, and they might just favor Yan. I don't know. I'll go with... She should have lost to Angela Hill. Should have lost to Tisha Pennington. Just 2 robbery decisions. Lost to Lupi, though. Beat Julian Robertson, to be fair. But I forgot what that fight was. I know she didn't out-grapple Robertson, but she beat Penne by sub. Oh, fuck. She's a lot shorter here. You know what? I'll take Yan Jianan. I think she's just a lot better on the feet. And it's not like Ricci dominates girls. Zhang Weili dominates girls, controls them. I don't like her. I don't like Tabitha Ricci. I don't think she's that good. In terms of fighting. Other stuff, maybe. We'll see. And maybe that's a yes. But in terms of her fighting skills, I don't think she's all that. So, Tisha Pennington should have beaten her. I guess she's got good grappling, but her last submission win was against Jessica Penne at UFC 285, Jones versus Gane, March 2023. That's a while ago. So, I'm not going to pick her over Yan Jianan, who not only has really good striking, fast hands, has KO power. So, and she beat Mackenzie Dern, who I think is a better jiu-jitsu practitioner than a girl like Tabitha Ricci. Dern at least gets submissions, holds people down, and gets proper decision. I know she gets some robberies here and there, but she does win. I think she has better jiu-jitsu than Tabitha Ricci. Should have been Marina Rodriguez. Lost to Esparza, though, but, I've used that excuse in her other fights. Oh, she lost to Esparza. And she's looked good, so I think she'll get it done. Beat Gedalia, beat Karolina Kowalkiewicz, schooled Angela Hill. Yeah, I'll pick her here by KO. Ricci seems a bit chinny on the chin. We move on. Petr Yan versus Deiveson Figueiredo. I'm going Petr Yan. Now, there was a part of me that wanted to pick Figueiredo, but I'm sorry, man. Other than the Rob Font performance, Figueiredo, I'm just going to say, he's looked good with grappling. But on the feet, it's very worrying. And he's going up against Yan, who is good, who is still young. Yan's 31 years old, not even in his prime yet. His peak prime. I'm going with Petr Yan. I think he'll get the job done here by decision, I'd say, with a bad 10-8 round or something, or maybe even a late 5th round finish. I think Figueiredo's good. Let me tell you something, man. Good performance against Font. I'm not going to look at the Moreno fights. That was at flyweight. He drained himself. I'm going to look at the bantamweight fights only he's had. Beat Font. Good win. Couldn't finish Rob Font. Something you got to mention. I don't see him knocking out Petr Yan. Maybe he hurts Yan. I don't see him dropping Yan or knocking him out. Beats Font, though. Then we look at the Cody Garbrandt fight. Submitted Cody Garbrandt. Got the grappling off. Good performance. On the feet in round 1, Cody Garbrandt was just sculling him. And I know that's maybe far-fetched to say sculling. He was just beating up fucking Figueiredo on the feet. But he got the grappling off and submitted Cody Garbrandt. I never thought Garbrandt's grappling defense was all that anyways, like other people have thought. Figueiredo wins. Beats Marlon Vera. Good performance. But round 1, he got the grappling off on Vera. And did get some grappling off. Round 2, Marlon Vera straight up won the round by just landing more, and Figueiredo was starting to look like he was gassing. Round 3 got a big knockdown and stole the round. 5-rounder there would have been interesting. Figueiredo wins 2 rounds to 1. If Marlon Vera and Cody Garbrandt are looking good on the feet against you, especially Marlon Vera and Cody with the chin he has, Petr Yan will do terrible stuff to you, and I'm sorry. Petr Yan looked great against Song Yadong. Lost to Merab, but who hasn't? Should have arguably beaten O'Malley. Can go either way, though. I did score that for Yan, and I always will have that for Yan. But it was a very close fight. I get why they gave it to O'Malley. But, yeah, I'm going to go Yan. 3-rounder would be interesting, but 5-rounder in Macau, which is... Yan trains in Tiger... I think he trains in Tiger... I think he might have moved, but... I don't think he moved that far. You know, I don't think he's moved that far. I think he trains around Thailand area. That favors him, is where Figueiredo trains in. Either Brazil or the US. In Henry Cejudo's gym. Or Team Fight Ready, wherever it's called. Time zone-wise, will favor Yan. Yeah, I'm going to trust Yan's chin more. I think I trust his cardio more, his endurance more. I trust his kicks more in this fight against Figueiredo. And yeah, I like Yan here. I feel confident. I can see Figueiredo getting a few early rounds, but Yan's going to warm up into it and beat him. Like he did against Yadong in a 3-fucking-rounder there and beat Song Yadong. I'm going with pure Yan. I think he gets the job done. I do worry about Figueiredo's back takes, but Figueiredo, like, Sterling's difficult. He's a big guy, Sterling. Now a featherweight. Alright, he might be Evloev, to be honest. Like, he is good, Sterling. Alright? Figgy's not as big. I don't think he's as good on the ground as Sterling. And Yan was able to stay safe and look good against Sterling. I think he beats Figueiredo the more I think about this fight. And Figgy's chin's a bit suspect. His cardio's suspect. He's got good grappling. Yan can counter-grapple very well. I got Yan. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think Yan wins. 4th, 5th round finish. Maybe a dominant, like not dominant, but like a clear decision. Like 48-46 or some shit. Yan wins though. I got Yan. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.